This is the fourth round of the R.B.E.T tournament where I lost the first round and I'm fighting through the trenches of the losers bracket. Let's see what happened. I do not get to go first. Good start.
Mm,
Good
might
talk.
as well
Good
just
talk.
scoop.
Yeah. If this was real Frog FTK, that would be a valid strategy. But I'm playing against Six Sams. Oh my god. He had an answer. What the heck? That is crazy. Huh.
Yeah, this is when I joined.
Wow. So yeah, I'm playing against Six Sams. I'm like, Six Sams doesn't have any answers. So I'm just gonna pretend like they can't do anything.
Boy, I remember playing that Six Samurai deck you gave me.
Yeah.
Fucking trash.
This is basically just another example of that. We get to do our little thing, and see, I always do two poison draws whenever I can, because we want to end on a poison draw.
Yeah.
We have a Ghetto Pot of Avarice. Really nice. Do the little trick. Oh, look at that. I drew amazing.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And this is when you compulse the Substoad. But he did not. Actually, I would have done that much. I mean, I would have
Still
played
weird he
around all
didn't
the
do
others.
anything.
Yeah, it is weird, yeah. I think he's just, like, overwhelmed.
I mean,
like,
when
where's
people
this
were
going?
seeing this deck go, like,
There's like
without knowing what all the cards do immediately, like, where do you know when to stop the combo?
Yeah,
or to,
I
like,
mean,
actually affect something.
but it is your right to say, stop. You know?
Oh,
People
for sure.
It's like people just want to be polite.
Like, you probably should have just said stop when you saw the fucking tornado and, like, I have an answer that could do something.
Yeah. So I never do this. I don't know why I was being so tricky. I think I just had like too many level 2s and a Plague Engrave. And I was like, you know what? I know I'm making Armory Arm. Like, I'm committed. So let's just do it now. And yeah. I've never played like this. We get
You
to
just
do
knew
our
there
little
wasn't
thing.
any answers or something
Yeah,
really to be
I knew,
scared
and I knew I
of.
was gonna get there. Like, I had 3 Exodius, so I get to do Colossal Fighter, like FTK.
I think this is one of the first guys that was very salty.
Was he? No, he was really nice. I remember.
Was he?
I don't know. I don't remember. Everyone else definitely got a different vibe from my from my showing than I got. Like, we'll see once I get to the later rounds that, Okay, cheat count. Gashon on. So that's cheat count number 2. And again, it could just been a Death Frog and it wouldn't have been any different. But yeah, Colossal Fighter Army Arm. Let's make a second one. Have to use the Treeborn because I don't run Beazle in the main. Which I wouldn't do. I still wouldn't do. But boom. Double Army Arm. That's game. And he didn't get it. So maybe that's why he didn't do it, because he didn't realize that was game. It's like, how can you possibly kill me? Alright, so game 2. Look at that Death Frog. Pulled it in. This is really good. 1 for 1 with Substoad. Completely useless back row. So we're chilling. Easy 1 for 1 for Fishborg. Ignore everything, because I'm assuming these are Reckless Greeds and stuff. Like, I mean, I'm not wrong, right? Like, do the same strat. 2 poison draws, end on a poison draw. Look at that. Avarice. I think I was even smart enough to leave a dupe in there in case I had to dupe block. Sometimes I'm greedy and I chose not to, but I'm cruising now. I think this is one where I like draw like laps around him, where I get to do. I think I Pot of Avarice away Thunder Dragon twice or something. And see, I even have the Trunade. I was like, I'm not doing it right now. He obviously doesn't have anything. Like, let's just keep going. It's like, what's going to change magically that,
Yeah.
Do the engine. This is great. The 5 non-draw cards with the 1 already out. Sucks drawing 1, but Swap Frog's an okay one to draw. Thunder Dragon. So this is kind of weak. I have to do Swap Frog this way because I drew one. Yeah, so I have to put them both back. But I have a poison draw out, so I won't draw it. That's me playing more correctly. I had 2 swaps, so I didn't draw the other one. That was perfect. So drawing 1's actually expected and ideal. Do a little thing. That was really lucky I didn't hit them both. But see, Thunder Dragon for all 3, because I was down to like 2 cards. So like the odds are you're gonna draw one of them, and I did. Like depending on how few cards you have in your deck, you either choose it to Pot of Avarice back 2 of them, or discard it to Fishborg and Pot of Avarice all 3. If you're at 0 cards in your deck and you Pot of Avarice all 3, it's possible to draw 2 with the Pot of Avarice, but you definitely won't get stuck without it. Because if you could draw 2 frogs, I guess I could get you there. So here we easy Armory Arm with Beazle, equip, clear some room for all my stuff. We make a slightly inefficient one with the Treeborn. We don't care, and that's game. I could extend it one more with Substoad and Fishborg as the other level 1 non-tuner. And that's why I run 1 Treeborn. Beazle's for the first one. I use Beazle and Deathfrog to make the Colossal in the first Armory Arm. In case I'm down to 1 Exodius, I can still do triple Armory Arm.
Beazle's main board?
Because it's just level 3, it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. It does nothing. It's only in here to make Armory Arms. Because the sideboard, I have my crazy infographic that shows me all the different OTK lines where I'm able to attack, which I'm gonna have to change now that I was cheating. But yeah, this is really important part of it, is being able to efficiently make Armory Arms and Colossal Fighters to extend beyond just like doing lethal, to have like Gorse protection and stuff. So that should be mostly unchanged. We'll see how it is. And yeah, that was the match. Just Colossal Fighter twice, and no big deal. 6 Aims isn't a real deck, and all they do is summon Armory Arm targets, so that was an easy win. I was really confident going in. Like, obviously, I ignored all of his stuff. That was probably the most back row I ignored the entire tournament.